You did not click on my channel as a coincidence. You are here for a reason. I know you all see the title of that video. You are being tested. Pass God's test. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another video with me. I am an educated baddie, as you see by the name of this channel. I am coming here on this evening to relay this message to you. I know there is someone who is standing in the need of a good word, and when I tell you I am here to do just that. I normally do weekly vlogs and vlogging, but this message is intentional. It is purposeful, and I want you to leave me a comment down below. Share this message with someone who you think will need it, and I want you to know that you're not here by accident. You clicked on this video for a reason, and let me know down in the comments, and send this video out to someone who you think may need it. I'm asking God to give me the words to say, the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding, and we're going to go from there. The word I have for you today is you are being tested. You are being tested. Maybe it's your finances, maybe it's your health, maybe it's your family, maybe it's your friends, maybe it's just life in general. Maybe things in life that are happening to you is not normally happening, but when I tell you, when you are being tested, there is something on the other side of that test. When you are being tested, there are people that will show you who they are, the people that you wouldn't even expect to show you who they are. When you are being tested, about to go to that next level, God has to get that character in order. So he has to see, how are you going to act to the certain test that I put in front of your face? And sometimes you want to pass that test because you don't know what your blessing is connected to. And sometimes when we're being tested, we don't know that we're being tested because it doesn't feel like a test. We want to just act in the way that we would normally act as human beings. But sometimes our breakthrough is connected to that test. I come here today to say, to pass that test, you don't know what your destiny is connected to. You don't know how you're going to reach that next level. But I'm telling you, when you pass that test and you say, Lord, I surrender. It might be uncomfortable for me to do. It might be uncomfortable for me to say this to the person. But when I pass this test, when I know that you are with me through it all, I will get my victory. I will get my breakthrough. A lot of the times we don't understand why God puts us in certain situations, why he makes us go through certain things. But I'm coming here to tell you today, when you go through certain things, it makes you stronger. You get a sense of strength. You get a sense of, I can do this. I can go through this. There are some things I've been through in my life and I have experienced it. I'm like, Lord, why are you putting me through this? But sometimes we have to go through things to build that character. It builds our force. It builds us. It makes us stronger. Certain situations we would never put ourselves again in because we know that we've been there, we don't like the feeling, and we want to get out of it. So sometimes he puts us through things to make us feel a little bit uncomfortable. Uncomfortability is sometimes the best thing for us in certain seasons. We cannot always be comfortable. We cannot always have things go the way that we want them to go. We have to allow God to work his magic. And when he works his magic, I promise that's the best magic that you will ever have. And when I tell you, this message is for someone. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know who stood in the need, who is standing in the need of a word. But I'm telling you to pass your test. Your breakthrough is near. Pass your test. Your breakthrough is near. Your season is near. Those things that you have been wanting is near. The only thing you have to do is get to that next level. Sometimes the way that we can pass our tests and get through our tests is fasting and praying. Turn down a little bit of things that you like. Turn down some of the things that you would normally do to pass that test. Because sometimes when we fast, that flesh, our worldly things, our worldly desires, we need to get rid of them. because we can listen to him. He can hear us. We can articulate. We can talk to him, and he will be listening because we are sacrificing something. When you fast and you turn down something that you love, it's like, oh, my child is really ready for what I have for him or her. Pass your tests. Go through your next season. Walk in your next season. You don't know when your next season is approaching. You don't know who God will use to get you to that next season. There's a time and a place for things. Pass your test. Your breakthrough is near. Pass your test. Your breakthrough is near. Pass your test. Your breakthrough is near. The next season of your life is going to be great. It's going to be beautiful. But it's just about getting there. You have to get there. It takes beatings. It takes slaps. It takes humiliation. It takes betrayal. It takes so much. That's how you know when you're about to go to your next level, because there are things that start happening. You're like, Lord, them, me, what? No. There are things that start happening to allow you to know that it is time for me to step back, and focus on you. I did take a few notes that I wanted to. In life, we all have tests and trials, and we're all tested. Our faith is tested. Our character is tested. Our morals is tested. To see what will we do? How will we act? What will we do to get what we want? A lot of people look for instant gratification. They want things right then and there. And sometimes when you get those right then and there things, instead of waiting and going through the process, it's like you don't appreciate it. That's just like me. I did a video recently on my short form platforms about me turning down a $60,000 salary position at the age of 19, and I turned it down because I didn't want to have to stop college. But if I would have took the position, that was instant gratification. If I would have just took the position and said, okay, I'm gonna work this career, I'm gonna do what I have to do, I'm gonna just do my best, I wouldn't have went through the sacrifice of going to college. I wouldn't have went through the hard days, the sleepless nights of going to school, staying in the classroom, learning, applying myself. It would have been easy for me. Now I have went through the fire. I have went through the sleepless nights. I have went through the challenges. I went through the obstacles of college. So now when I do get my big girl job or my $60,000 position, I will appreciate it. I'll be able to work. I'll be able to feel I have felt what it feel like to work hard for something. Sometimes when God give us something too soon, we're not always ready. We're not always ready. We're not always where he wants us to be. So I feel like me not taking that position has allowed me to go through the fire. Sometimes people just want to skip the fire and get to the rain. No, that fire, it builds character. Me having to go to school all these years, learn, apply myself, go through so much stuff during my college trials and tribulation has prepared me. If I would have just stopped school, took the $60,000 position, I probably would be okay, but I wouldn't have had that. I wouldn't have known what it felt like to work hard for something. Sometimes we are given things too soon. We're given things too soon, and we don't appreciate the process. The process is what makes us who we are. When you are in a process, when you're in your season, and when you get out of the process and in that rough time, you are able to look back and say, I accomplished that. I got through that because I understood the process. I understood what I had to go through. I understood my next level. I understood what I had to do to get to that next level. Sometimes we have to put our pride to the side and say, Lord, I surrender. Wherever you want me to do, I will do it, because I know with you, with him, you will not fail. With him, you will not fail. He knows what's best for us. He knows what we need to get to the next level. Sometimes we just want things and we want everything, but we don't know what it takes. We don't know what it takes to get there. Sometimes people can look at other people's lives and say, oh, I want that. Oh, I want to be like them. I want this. I want that. But you don't know what they had to go through to get those certain things. Sometimes people have to sacrifice a lot to get to the next level. You don't know what people had to sacrifice to get their big house, to get their big job, to get their big car, to get all those things. Sometimes they have to be uncomfortable. Sometimes people have shed a lot of tears to get those things. Sometimes people has had a lot of sleepless nights. They have had a lot of weeping, a lot of sorrow to get those things. So stop wanting other people's blessings, because when you want other people's blessings, it comes with, you don't want what they had to go through to get those blessings. I gotta take a water break. It's time for you to pass your test. It's time for you to get what God has for you. It's time for you to reach that next level. Reap your harvest. Get what He has in store for you. Are you willing to go through and sacrifice some things to get to the next level? You have to pass the test. Your test determines your next level. Your test determines your next level. When a student takes a test for the state in school, and they're tested to see what they have learned. They are tested to see, listen to what I'm saying. They're tested to see what they have learned, what their character, what they have learned throughout the school year. You are tested to see what you have learned throughout your process so you can go to the next level. Students are tested to see if they are ready for the next grade level. You have to pass your test. You have to see if the things that God has put you through, has that made you ready for the next level? Are you ready for the next level? Can you handle what's in the next level? Because they say new levels, new devils. So there are going to be new things that come your way. Are you ready to face those new levels? Are you ready to face those new devils and things that happen when you get to the next level? Pass your test. Pass your test. Know that for He is for you. If He is for you, no one shall be against you. If He is for you, no one shall be against you. I know there was someone who needed this message. I needed to share this message with you all really, really bad. Because some things in life we go through, we have to testify. We have to share with people. We have to let them know you're not the only one. You're not the only one being tested. You're not the only one who is sacrificing. You're not the only one who is waiting for their next season, who is waiting for their next level. You're not the only one, but I want you to know that you can be the first one to pass the test, to reap their harvest, to go on to the next level. You can be the one who is ready. Sometimes you need to fast. You need to pray. You need to submit to Him. Ask Him to give you the knowledge, the tools to get to your next level. In the next level, there's a lot of things waiting for you. You just want to get to the next level. Pass your test. Pass your test. Your breakthrough is near. Pass your test. Your breakthrough is near. Say it with me. Pass your test. Your breakthrough is near. When you pass that test, you don't even know what's on the other side for you, but you have to pass the test. There's going to be things that are thrown at you, that you're slapped, you're beat, you're betrayed, you're hurt, you're sad, you cry, you're weeping, you're sorrow, but it will work out for you. Pass your test. Your breakthrough is near. I hope you all enjoyed this message, this word today. Like I said before, share it out to someone that you think will use it and needs it. it would truly be a blessing to me and to them. And I just hope you all have a wonderful, blessed evening and a start to the new month and a start to the new week. Please leave me a comment down below, and I really, really appreciate you for staying the whole time throughout this video. And I love you all so much. Leave me a prayer hand in the comment and leave me a sweet comment down below, and I really appreciate it. And you were just tuned into an educated baddie. Just be blessed and pass your test because your breakthrough is near. Thank you all so much.